Though a favorite destination among travelers for romance and adventures, Bali has retained much of its natural and pristine beauty. The purpose of this video is to give you an idea if you are intending to go to Bali for the first time, for tourism, or even for honeymoon. Let's talk first about Indonesia geography. Spread across a chain of thousands of islands between Asia and Australia, Indonesia has 17,500 islands around. Some are not counted and some are even without a name. It has 10,000 islands, more than the Philippines itself. Jakarta is the old capital of Indonesia. Soon Kalimantan will be the new capital. Is Indonesia a safe country? After the election of the new president Joko Widodo, it's much more safer, especially in Bali. Concerning the climate, it's a tropical weather, and as we know that these weathers are not predictable. But there is two seasons. The dry season is between the months of May and October, and the wet season is between the months of November and April. June, July, and August are the best months to visit Indonesia. It has a total land area of around 1,905,000 square kilometers. This makes it the largest island country in the world. Indonesian or Bahasa Indonesia is the official language of Indonesia, but other many local languages are spoken as well. It has the biggest economy in the southeast of Asia. The currency is rupiah. $1 is equal to 14,000 rupiah. Juice is for 24,000. That's mean it's like 60 dirham, like $1.5. I have in my hand 100,000, which means 30 dirham, like $8 already. It's advisable to exchange your money in Indonesia, not at the airport or in the hotels, not to be abused. Check around the different exchange shops, which does not take a commission and has the highest exchange rate. Indonesia had the world's largest Muslim population in the world. It has 5 religions: Muslim, Hindu, Christian, Protestant, Catholic, and Buddha. This is a small Hindu temple. The current population of Indonesia is 270 million. Between them, 4.3 million people who live in Bali Island are Indonesian Hindu minority. In fact, 85% of Bali population is Hindu, and the other minority is Muslims, Christians, and Buddhists. The Hindu culture and the Balinese traditions made Bali the most touristic place of Indonesia. While traveling in Bali, you can see a lot of canang sari, its offerings for the Hindu gods. They are everywhere and sometimes small and on the floor, so try not to step on them. It's very important to respect the Hinduist tradition, especially their offerings. And this is Danesa. Hindu. Bali has 5,780 kilometers square. It's situated between Java Island in the west and Lombok Island in the east. Bali is divided in 5 provinces: north, east, west, central, and south. Denpasar is its capital. Bali main cities are Ubud, Seminyak, Kuta, Legion, Denpasar, Gianyar. Ubud is the cultural center of Bali, known for its sceneries and rice fields. Also, it's known for the temples, the local market, art and craft, monkeys, and the forests. Let's begin. Being a Lebanese citizen, I will get a visa on arrival. As a Lebanese citizen, I got the visa free of charge at the airport for 30 days. It can be extended for another 30 days without leaving the country. It is better to check these details related to your nationality online before booking a plane ticket. Jakarta to Denpasar International Airport in Bali takes 1 hour 30 minutes around. I advise you to buy this ticket plane from Jakarta because it's cheaper. Sometimes direct flight from your city to Bali can be expensive. We just arrived to Bali now. Good morning! Swimming! Good morning from Bali. This fantastic city. I'm in my private swimming pool in a private villa. Very nice weather, very nice area. I invite you to visit. Look, this cute man here on the bed. Concerning the transportation and prices, Indonesia is an affordable destination for any traveler on a budget. The transportation is in general inexpensive and it depends on the destination. Taxi, for example, from airport to Kuta or Nusa Dua costs approximately 100,000 Indonesian rupiah, like $8 or 6 euros. You can hire a driver and a car for $25 only. I recommend to use a Uber taxi instead of the normal taxi because it's cheaper and the price is clear in advance. I advise you hiring a scooter and the price can be like 100,000 rupiah, around $8.
Full. Oh yeah. Aduh. Be careful. Break.
By the way, the road conditions are very good. Riding a motorcycle in Bali is fun. It does not need any driving license or any previous experience if you already knows how to ride a bicycle. Pay attention, they ride on the right. Riding a motorcycle for 1 hour only can burn your arms. That's why everyone is wearing long sleeve and gloves. So put a sunscreen or wear long sleeves and gloves. For the hotels, for 2 persons per night, the 4 stars hotels can cost you around $45 and above. And for the 5 stars hotels, $60 and above. As for the private villa, you can be charged approximately $75 and up. Food, for example, it may cost you 10,000 to 500,000 rupiah or $2 to $40, depending if you like to visit a high-class restaurant or you decided to pass by a small street food maker around the corner. Soto? Okay.
Chicken soup.
What's inside?
Inside have noodle soup and rice noodle soup.
I can recommend these restaurants for you. Crusoe's Island. It's a pub and restaurant in Legion Main Street in Kuta. The owner is Australian. It's offering delicious food and drinks. There's a live band and billiards.
Okay.
Rumah Sawa in Ubud. You can eat there bamboo fish. Hong Kong restaurant in Kuta. Seafood restaurant at Legion Street. Garuda restaurant in Jimbaran. For the SIM card, Simpati is the best in Indonesia. It costs 35,000 rupiah, like $2. About the activities that you can do there, diving is one of them. Don't use touristic activities from the hotel. Try to look online for you not to pay much. Deal with an activity agent who is not at the main street. From 2,000 rupiah or $150 scuba diving for 2 people, at the end we paid 800,000 rupiah, like $60 at an agency in a small street. Additional activities you have like hiking, yacht tour, kayak in rivers, touristic tours, surfing, temple visits, etc. I recommend you to go to a karaoke place called Nav in Kuta region. For the shopping, go in the early morning, because first customer is a blessing for the seller in Bali. He will accept any amount given. And by the way, everything is negotiable in the market. We visited Tibumana waterfall. It's located in Bali at the Tigunongan Kemenu village in Gianyar, north of the capital Denpasar and close to the art village of Ubud. It costs 10,000 rupiah per person. The waterfall is isolated but has become a popular touristic attraction. This is Seminyak in the night. It's the suburb of Kuta. It's very popular for its high-end shops, hotels and restaurants. GWK statue is located in a cultural park in Jimbaran, Nusa Dua. GWK is an abbreviation for Garuda Wisnu Kencana. Garuda is a big bird which is the symbol of Indonesia, and Wisnu Kencana is one of the Hindu gods. It was inaugurated by the President of Indonesia, Joko Widodo, on 22nd of September 2018. The entrance for this park cost 150,000 rupiah or $10. Here ends my trip to Bali. This was by far the best trip I ever had. Bali has too much to offer that it needs more than 5 days to discover it. Great food, mesmerizing nature, very welcoming and friendly faces with genuine warmth. It's difficult not to fall in love with this place, and hoping to get back soon. Until then, see you in another adventure in another country. Read in the description below the checklist of what you need to have for your travel to Bali. You need to plan your trip depending on what activities you like more.